Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Science of Love Game Show! This is Science of Love Game Show, episode 4. Wow. Episode 1 was just like yesterday. I can't believe that we're in episode 4. Welcome to Science of Love Game Show, episode 4. And first of all, I like to say this. Episode 3 was really interesting. Like, I would say that it was more like the most controversial episode that we've had since the beginning of Science of Love Game Show. But I want to say thank you so much for the feedback. The feedback was really needed. It was necessary, you know. One thing about a beautiful content like this, we don't neglect feedbacks like that. We take it to heart and we work and improve the content as well. But thank you so much. Our subscribers increased again. I think this is increasing by the day. I want to thank all our subscribers, those who have been sharing, those who have been subscribing, who have been anticipating our content. Thank you so much. Our subscribers increased from, I think last time I showed you was 65, right? This time around, it is about, guess how many? 80, I think 80 plus right now, 80, 82, 83 right now. Maybe even before the end of this video, it might be up to 100. Alright, so thank you to our subscribers. You guys are amazing. We have an amazing and fantastic fan base. Thank you so much. So this is episode 4, and since we did episode 3 and a lot of people were like, okay, now you've done the ladies version and it's a bit partial, and we decided, okay, since it's a bit partial, why don't we balance the equation and do for the ladies and for the guys. So this episode is for the guys. All the guys in the house, give me some peace. So this episode is strictly for the guys, and we have very handsome looking, cute, chocolate, tall, dark, handsome guys on the show today as guests. So they're here, and these guys are, first of all, they're very handsome. Just for the ladies out there who are looking for, you know, a speck of a guy like that. So they're very cute guys, and they're ready to answer our questions. All right, they're ready to roll. But first of all, let us introduce our guests to you. There's 3 handsome guys, and I'll be right back. Hello. My name is Samuel Zion. Well, currently I'm an entrepreneur, so aside from doing poetry, I also deal in gadget sales as well. And then I'm a content creator as well. I would narrow my expectations to be, I would want to learn from my fellow guests on the show, and I would want to share my own thought. The little I have, most importantly, I'm just open to learning. That's just my expectation. My expectation is to learn and unlearn certain things that I have over the years come to experience. Sure, I am very ready for this. Hi. My name is Muko Christopher. Metelo. Well, I'm here to learn and say the little I know. Ever ready? Hello. I'm Godwin Favor Chinedu. Okay, I'm a tailor. Well, I'm a secular guy, you know. I'm a tailor, I'm into music too. Yeah.
I'm cycler. I do lots of like I'm engaged in so many forms. So that's why I use the word cycler. Well, my expectation, I'm expecting a lot. Actually, I'm expecting a lot. I won't be specific on what I'm expecting because I might be expecting this and then get this. Sure, I am.
This is the Science of Love game show, and we're ready.
Okay, so how do you see our guest? Three handsome looking guys, and first of all, I like to say that these guys are looking very cute and their outfits are very fantastic as well. And they're very, very interesting guys. You can see all of them say they're here to learn. All right. But since everybody's here to learn, I'm also expecting people that are also here to give knowledge as well. Not just learning. We want to see people who can also give knowledge, who can impact knowledge as well. But I'm very glad that they're here to learn. They're going to learn from them having their conversations on the show. Okay. So you see our guests, right? You like them? I like those guys because first of all, their outfits are given. Okay. So our guests are ready, and I know you're ready for them as well. I know a lot of ladies will be like, let's see what these guys have to offer on this show. Since the ladies came and they're like, oh, these guys want to hear you people. Because first of all, I want to say this, that we are going to be asking them questions that we also ask the ladies, similar questions, because we want to balance the equation. And we also increase the timing. Right? If you notice that we also increase the timing for the ladies. So at the same time, instead of you doing the regular 2 minutes, we increase it to like 3 minutes. But if they want to express themselves more than 3 minutes, it's fine. That's why it's called the Science of Love game show. It's a game show for everybody. So are you ready? So it's time to ask them the first question. Let's go.
I think what's important for me first is friendship. I value friendship because we should become friends before we become lovers. I'd want to know her into in. I want to be her friend, and she should be mine too, so that we're on the same phase. You know, your friend is someone that knows that I'm a guy. He knows you that by 12 a.m. you've not brushed your teeth. Like he just knows you. You're not trying to conceal anything, right? So I feel friendship is very, very important in my books before anything. And companionship and chemistry, that's like tug of war, I would say, because if you have to be my companion, we have to have some chemistry now. You get, almost, I can't like a girl and not have anything for her. Yo, it's un gel. I don't think it's un gel. Honestly, I must like you to. If I don't like you, there's no point of what are we being companion for? Why we like yo? No. That one. I think those two. I want those two.
Okay. Now you will see something that is going to be at play in this video. You know, when we asked them the question, attraction over friendship, chemistry over companionship. I want to bet that we realize that these guests prefer. I just feel like it's a normal thing for guys. They like to. There is this saying that men are moved by what they see. So attraction will always be like the number one thing for a guy, regardless of friendship, companionship. But I know, I want to bet you that these guys will definitely choose attraction first. But I don't want you to think I'm a prophet, or saying things. But just let's go back to the video. Let's continue with them, and I will be sure that I'm definitely right.
For me first, for me first, I'll go for attraction first.
Go for attraction
First, like I'll first see you now. I'll first see you and
True,
this
that
girl.
one,
You understand?
For those of you that are criticizing Theophilus and saying, Theophilus, why all of those things that was trending about Theophilus Sunday, don't judge a man by that. Men are always, they go for the best. They go for the most beautiful. Somebody just asked that who is not going to go for the ugly ones? They have their they say beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. To me, I don't believe there are ugly ladies out there. Everyone is beautiful in the eyes of the one who claims that they are beautiful. Okay, you can argue that with your keypad. So my point is, I know that a lot of men will always go for attraction, what is beautiful. But let's go back to the video. I'm back.
Obviously, you say, this girl, she said, you understand? I know, I know, like,
Your eyes will get chop first now.
chop first before I give you go see face of the soup first before we go chop am. So now say you be sha, I'll first see you first, then like you, then after that, friendship. And the friendship to take long. You understand? To take that long because I know time is money. Time na money, you understand? So I know just they waste time on you. Thinking you go come dey play me, you understand? I'll just go straight to the point. Say, see. But to take months, no. Weeks, just tell me you like me or not. If you don't like me, no wahala, you understand? No, you no pass like that. No pass like that.
I like your
And chemistry too. I love chemistry, you understand?
I must have chemistry too. That
No,
one.
normal because we suppose the vibe on
Yes,
you know,
now.
suppose the vibe.
Okay. Well, I think to be honest, I agree with my colleagues, with Samuel and Crystal. They've made a very good point for me. But well, if I'm to go, I will go for first of all attraction, like Christopher has said. Yeah, I like fine girls. To be honest,
Sure now.
if she don't find, I got nothing to do with her. I like fine girls, and secondly, friendship. You know, as I don't like her, I would like her to be my friend. You get then getting to know her and everything. Then thirdly, I would say the chemistry. You guys they run shit together. You get to be frank, you guys they run shit. Then before the companionship comes in, I think that's my own view.
This life na stage so.
Yeah.
If you are going for maybe just one
I can see that our guests at the beginning of the answering the questions were a bit very what's the word now? They were getting into the show a bit, but at the long run, they started having interesting conversations. I love the conversations that they were having. That's the essence of the show. We're able to mentally assess what they were talking about. But my point is, the reason why we asked them this question is because remember we asked this or this or this, attraction or friendship, chemistry or companionship. But it's obvious that our guests prefer to have both, which is good. You know, it's good to have both. But you see, one is more important than the other. When it comes to attraction and friendship or friendship, to me, in order of priority, friendship is better than attraction. I'm not saying you should not go for what you like or what you see or what you like as a man or as a lady. People always have spec and all that, but you see, friendship cannot be overemphasized because what you build in that union is what is gained from the friendship, not what the person looks like. We have seen a lot of handsome guys and beautiful ladies who are empty when it comes to value. So I'm saying friendship is always a priority over attraction. You can go for attraction definitely, but always prioritize one. That is the point. Even when it comes to chemistry and companionship, a lot of people go for chemistry because of the synergy or the vibe that they have with the person. But the truth is that, you see, chemistry has to do with chemistry sometimes doesn't always sustain a relationship. It's always companionship that does. So please, my advice to people out there is that in the other priority, always prioritize one over the other. Both are very important, but make sure that one is your major priority in finding the right person. All right, let's ask the next question and I'll be back.
Okay, I think intentional dating is far preferable, or it's far preferable, let me use it that way, than casual dating in finding a true love. Because casual dating, I think we are just here to have fun. I think that's how it is for casual dating. But having the intention of I'm going into this, like you're already having that intention, I'm going into this. This is what my expectation and this is what I'm looking for. That's why I go into this. So I think intentional dating is far, far better. Like it's far better than casual dating.
Okay. I don't really support casual dating for any reason because I feel if you are going into a relationship, you understand, you should have certain goals you are pursuing and I think boundaries too. And intentional dating too doesn't really help you find true love. You get? You might be intentional about what you want from that partner. You get? And that partner might be, just casual with you. So I think when you set boundaries, it doesn't matter if it is intentional or casual. When you set boundaries and let the person know that okay, this is what you want, this is what you are pushing, just discuss, communicate, you get. Then if the person breaks those boundaries, you understand, then there's no room for mediocrity or stuff like that.
Boundaries. I think I made reference to something like this in the ladies episode, that when it comes to casual dating, you're not given an opportunity to have expectations because it's casual. Now he made mention of something that I want to point out, which is boundaries. You see, in casual dating, I want to even say that casual dating can be defined as, we can say casual dating is similar to what the world called open relationship. Now, in such relationship, you don't expect you have boundaries. You're not supposed to have any boundaries. There are no restrictions. It's do whatever you want to do, but we just have a tag that we are dating. All right. So that is the point he's trying to make here. There is a limitation to boundaries. You're not expected to have boundaries when it comes to casual dating. And I'm glad that the men are not accepting casual dating. I don't know why the women were accepting casual dating, but I'm really proud of these men. Guys, you guys are doing well. Let's go back to the video.
All right, I think I would like to buttress the point you made, which is finding true love with intentional dating. And I feel if someone is looking for something, right, you go for where it is. And if you don't find it, you leave. So I guess what we should do is, once we're with our current partner, is to tell our partner, like you said, communicate that this is what I want from us, all right? I am dating you to get married to you. I am dating you to build a future with you. Are you in or not? So I guess where it becomes a problem where you're intentional and you don't find love is where we assume, we answer for the person that we're dating. We say, okay, fine, I'm dating you. And then I feel, that you're going to get married to me. Meanwhile, you've not even said that. You've not even communicated that. You didn't even let me know. So I just assume, and then I feel like I'm going to find love in you. But meanwhile, I've been intentional and you're just casual. So I feel, like you said, communication is important, but at the same time, get a clear answer first. If you're for true love. If you're not for true love, you can do your casual thing, do whatever you want to do, but let the person know, because it's wrong for you to give false hope to people and make them love you and date you. At the end of the day, you just want to browse the site and leave. I think that's what I would have to say.
To you, what is true love? Like from the perspective of a man, what is true love?
That question, I'm trying. I'm trying to. Well, for me as a man, I would say true love is love that has a meaning and a purpose. Love that would want me to become a better man than I am. That's what I'm going to define true love for myself. That's how I define it to be.
I think men show love when they can provide, protect and take care of the people they love, you understand, the family. And
I certainly would not get married if I'm not like financially stable. Not like I have the whole money in the world, but I've got to have something doing, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't be telling her the Lord will provide every time when that I know that there's nothing there. So it's I really get that. So, and I feel I feel our generation or this present times, men are not really loved per se, except they start providing something or start putting things on the table. So there's a lot of constraint to that. So I would understand the woman saying that she can't marry you now because the rabbi is not there. You get so. So I feel love for men is
It's negotiable.
exactly is a negotiable term. So that's just the sad thing about it, anyways.
So I'm proud to say that we have guys who are speaking my mind on this show. First is that because they're really making so much point. Apart from asking the questions, they're also pointing out different things that are also involved in, the question of casual or intentional dating. Like one of the guests said, Samuel said something is about them communicating as well. You don't want to put all your hopes in someone who has not communicated interest in you, who just sees it as a fling as well. But my point is that, like I said, and I will always say, I'm not a fan of casual dating. Why would you date casually in the first place? If you know, I don't know how. I don't think people really understand what it takes to build a solid relationship. If you know that, definitely, see, definitely you would want to be 100%. You want to be 100% intentional from the very first day, because the truth is, how do you love casually? How do you? Even God does not love you casually. God loves you intentionally. So why do you want to love somebody casually? My point is that casual dating has never and will never be a good option for anyone out there. Let's ask him the final question, and I'll be back.
Yes. No two ways about it. Yes, I say yes because I really want to know this person. You understand? Based on sex drive, you get. Based on sex drive, you get. You feel be like this. My guy, when you're now pure, you understand?
First is that you remember we asked the ladies this question, and I think that was one of like the major controversies in the previous episode that scattered a lot of tables. Okay, now I think that our men, our guests on the show, are going to answer the questions from their point of view as men. Okay, the ladies answered from their point of view as ladies, and I want to bet you that one of the things that's going to happen on this and answering this question is that I just feel like there's going to be like a blame game, and I'll tell you why. But let's go back to them answer the questions and I'll be back.
When you're now pure, you get.
every day.
You feel be like fire down, then and you get to get married to this girl, and you later realize that okay, this girl is not really that kind of person and all. Say she no really the Badu say she no really the vibe with sex and all, but still on that matter, sha, I think with time too, these people I think their hormones change. If you meet the girl self, even before married and all, then say yes, they compatible and all, they give herself back to back based on. Then after marriage and all, I think childhood too will come in and all, go make their hormones they imbalance, stuff like that. It's either this thing drop or you just got to do it. And but I say yes, make no get issue later.
Well, for me, I don't. Let me just. I would say, for me, I think
Yeah,
it's a no because I'm a child of God. I'm son of God. Biblically, you get. I think the gospel.
Talking now, you might lie you.
I think the Bible, the gospel, like our Christian religion, made me to understand. I don't know for any other person that before sex should come marriage.
No, just finish.
I think before sex comes marriage. You get. So I think this question is very advanced. because going deeper, if we are to go deeper on this question, it might take the whole time. You get so let me just put it this way. You know, this testing of 18, I think it has made many of our girls promiscuous, and I think it's coming from the men. The men are causing this because every man wants to.
Why you dey blame men? I don't understand.
I'll put that blame to men.
Are you see?
Because if you
You
don't
can't blame. I think it's a two-way thing. Sorry to cut you
Yeah.
short, you continue.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's a two-way thing. Some girls who also want to
Want it, yeah.
see how their men, you
Can
know,
perform.
how they can perform. So you can continue. Let me just
Okay.
so
Well, if I'm to agree with your point,
Sorry, just one listen. Why you dey blame men? Because women are like gateway to the if you no open, you no go do anything, nothing, you no go force am, you no go rape am, nothing. So why you dey blame men? Just like say I make advances towards you and or let me know. Well, no blame una if I come and you just jahe the thing, then we do it. No blame men, guy. No dey blame men. Seriously, no dey blame men. Na them hold the key now. Na them hold key. Then say you no go do. Nothing go sup.
if I'm to agree with you've made a very nice point, and I think it's true. Yeah, it's true. But why I blame men is because our men these days, for instance, every man wants to, and the truth about everything is, women we are not. I don't know how to put it, but I just know women. I think we are faltered in some areas. You get in this issue because going on, testing a girl after testing. Okay, what if after testing I don't end up with her? You get I think you've dropped a dent there. That's how I put it.
that's
Because
true anyways.
ladies are
Na life now. See, it is not. It is na life. See, it is not all about sex. You understand? If you meet girl now, she fit click some kind boxes and all. You get okay. She fit be okay, fire down person and all. Then, but other things, other factors there. Uncle, is she family oriented? Is she loyal? She dey faithful. You get? Does she love kids? You go like one get family with you because other things you go handle and you can take care of it. You get? So no dey blame men. As far as say you see say e be like this, e be like this. How far? E dey down. Yes, e dey down. If you chop you go. I believe if you pick wrongly, you no be anybody fault say you pick wrongly. You get? I think these girls they know people wey dey serious. You understand? The ones wey go take them serious. You understand? They go dey use and play. Why the ones wey be say the playboys na they want always fall on. You get? So wetin you expect? I no blame anybody. No blame anybody. If you want go with nothing concern now true because you get some kind nice guys, they call nice guys wey dey around wey be say go fit do everything for you, make sure say you dey comfortable and okay. But all these girls they no want all those kind things now. They want na the toxic ones na they always go for.
yeah.
So,
To in conclusion with my point, I think the toxic guys, let me put it that way, or the playboys, made it in a way like we don't know who's who again.
but you know say those toxic guys are once nice guys, they were once nice guys.
To an extent, I will agree with that. To an extent.
To what extent? They are once nice guys because those times now they tell them say you don't mean shit. Get fix your finances, fix your life, stuff like it. See, person don't tell me say you're not financially stable, nothing. I can no wahala buy, pass like that.
Again, you are serious.
Yes, go find person with the financially stable and to look of things now later when you check am, the next person wey dem dey with no be still financially stable guy. So check now, you go come dey wonder wetin you do wrong, you come dey think dey mess your head up. So
Well, I think also, in the area of sex things, I think when you get married to, when you get married to her, I think you can actually teach her. I believe you can actually teach.
as king na fair na as king.
Yeah, you can actually make her adapt to your style of. You get. So that's why I said it's a no for me. It's a no for me.
All right. I'm not going to answer yes or no. Reason because I'm not giving you a binary answer. is this, right? I feel it's all based on the person's conviction, the person who is dating. Right? Like my guy said, if the girl says no, it's a no. There's nothing you can do. It's all about personal conviction. But I still believe inherently, you know yourself. You know yourself. I don't think that you need to have sex to a degree before you know that I be like person we go really like sex. I don't know if we get me. So I believe I believe like I believe like to a degree we know, but it's just that we want to lie to ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
You understand? We just want to lie to ourselves and make ourselves feel like there's room. Or more.
This is our energy, I no go like
I get your point. Do you understand?
You get where you go dey with you no go dey come house. You see your house, you no go dey come house. Seriously. Because okay, wetin I wan talk say before now. You no go dey come house, guy. You go think say you go know say you sabi some kind things, but just find someone that will match your energy. At least to some extent.
Like that's why I said I'm not going to say yes or no. One thing that I'm just going to say is it depends on your conviction. If your conviction is no sex before marriage, fine.
Wipe am because you fit dey do say no sex before marriage, another person go dey pipe am for back, and you I dey tell you, you dey see am maybe on his stead now, on his steady, another person go dey pipe am for back, him go dey you want I go tell you many stories. No, I no dey vex.
No, I get your point.
Seriously, I no dey vex.
I get your point, but at the same time, if you guys say like no sex before marriage, fine. Go and run medical tests. Go and check yourself fertility. See if he's sterile, or I've forgotten the word to put it, because she might be thinking that fine, I'm going to get married to you, on the wedding day I'll see your stuff, and then you told that the man said okay fine, let's practice chastity, no sex before marriage, fine, the girl will agree, but not knowing that his stuff is like biro cover. And if she's going to make do with what is that, she's supposed to know first now. See what this guy they carry a biro cover. Can she work with it?
But you know what I say, before you go need see biro cover. At least you don't
they may not have sex, but you know that curiosity. She's just been bearing in mind that
you know just come out in this thing out. See they know. No, just come.
Wait, no, now I'm not saying that that's how it's going to work. Do you get? But I'm not saying that there are questions that this lady should ask. There are questions this guy should ask. You know, if you want to do chastity, you're religious, fine, no problem. We'll go and do medical tests. Ask these questions, do these things, because it is very, 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 very important.
These girls loving cheese. These girls loving cheese. I tell you.
No, I'm not against Jigger. I'm not against anybody's decision. All I'm saying is, if your answer is no, you want no wala. Do the necessary thing. If it's yes, you guys want to test waters, know your capacity, know how to handle it. Because I don't advise say you do this one tomorrow. No, I believe there's innovation in sex. Do you get ahead? So if you're and this guy, you know how to work things out. You get. But I just feel like this illusion we are lying to ourselves. The lady know that there's something wrong with her. Personally, I think there's something they call vaginosis or whatever, that she cannot allow penetration, and she feel just know she go they like give you. You understand, and then you feel like all this while she can allow you have sex, they can't remember that nothing is happening. You feel betrayed as a man. You understand? So I just feel like we should be honest to ourselves. We're not kids anymore that we can be lying. Go and see things for yourself. Learn. I don't even know what to say, but
don't tell you about my honesty, Shan.
Let's just be honest with ourselves. Tell ourselves the truth. If you want to say, don't go and be assuming that this is it, this is that. You end up just when you go to the bedroom, you see something.
Now listen to what I have to say about what they said. Now I realized something, that like I told you, that there was going to be like a blame game on this. And if you listen to what the lady said, first of all, I know that a lot of ladies believe that, in as much as it was a big controversial. Someone was saying, why would you want to test before marrying? Why do you want to test your partner before marrying? A lot of people believe that, some do not. But if you look at what these guys are saying, I realize that a lot of guys will definitely work with the energy that the lady brings. If 90% of the ladies out there believe in testing, I bet you 90% of the men will work with that energy, because you must realize that men, as a lady, a man learns from you how to treat you. I want to tell you the truth. If 90% of the ladies out there believe in testing sexual compatibility before marriage, a lot of men will oblige to that. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Like, a lot of men will oblige to it. Right now, what I'm seeing right now is that a lot of men will want to blame testing to the energy that comes from the lady. That's why I said there is no need. How many people do you want to test? How many people do you want to? And you know, for a man, sex is just an activity. To a woman, sex is more of an emotional thing. The one who gets affected is more of the woman than the man. I think this question of sexual compatibility should be more emphasized to the ladies. I don't believe that you should test. I believe that you should communicate. Sex is more of pleasure, and I don't want to go deep into that conversation, because I don't want this video to be very long. But some of these questions that we asked them, we might not be able to answer them fully yet. But in the next episode, which I'm going to be telling you what the episode is, because I said I was going to surprise you with that in this episode. So I'm going to tell you at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this show. I know you learned so much from these guys. I mean, they spoke a lot. You know, they were really articulate. They were really saying so much that we learned from. Science of Love game show is just one of our content. Science of Love open mic is what we're going to be doing in episode 5. All right. Now, let me tell you what involves in Science of Love open mic. Now, on Science of Love open mic, we have a special guest, a specialist, an expert in different fields of career, where we now go through. Now, this guest will be on set with me right here, and we're going to go through some of the previous episodes and analyze them and give answers to many of the controversial episodes. All right, it's going to be fun because we're going to be bringing experts, trained specialists. We're going to be bringing counselors. We're going to be bringing different professionals in different fields, so you can hear from them and you can really know. So don't jump into conclusion when you see some of our episodes and you're like, what are these people saying? When you see some of our episodes and you're like, what are they talking about? Don't worry, Science of Love open mic is coming for you. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel on The Creative Canva. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, share this video, share the link. There's so much to learn on the Science of Love game show and other content that are coming up. So share the video, subscribe, and I remain my humble self. I'm the host for this show. Until I see you next time on Science of Love game show episode 5. Bye for now.